away if I am talking too fast, or is it just right?
That's okay. You're talking speed easy.
All right. Okay, thank you. And okay, so before we start, let me also ask if how do you want me to correct you? Is it immediately, before we end the class, or through your feedback box?
I want to get your correction directly, immediately.
All right, immediately. All right, I'll take note on that. Okay. So, how are you today, Dokian?
I'm good.
Oh, you're good. Or you can say, I am doing fine, or I am doing great.
I am doing
Okay.
great. I am doing
Wow.
wonderful. Yeah.
Amazing. All right, okay. So, were you able to read any of our articles for tonight?
Actually, I read one article, President Palace. Number two, beginner course.
Uh
Number
huh.
two, President's Palace.
Okay. Which of this would you like to talk about?
프레지던트 팔러시, 러시안
Okay.
프레지던트 블라디미르 푸틴's
Okay.
yeah some yeah place.
The
Anyway,
palace of President Vladimir Putin.
right.
What are your thoughts about this article?
Actually, I don't have any idea of this article because I don't have time to read all the articles, so I choose this one.
Okay.
But yeah,
Okay, no problem. All right. Okay, so we'll try to go over with that
hmm
article tonight. Okay, so based on that one, I'll just be sharing the file here so we can see it together.
okay.
So we can see it. All right. Okay, there you go. Hmm. Oh, you picked an interesting topic as well. You were able to pick a very interesting topic.
Uh, are
Yes.
you interested in that kind of political things, right?
As I have read it, it was also nice. Like it is intriguing. Like, oh, what happened in this article? Something like that. Okay, so here we have here the president's palace, and our president here is Vladimir Putin, who is the president of Russia.
That's why. Yeah.
Okay. Uh-huh. So what from this you were not able, you said you were not able to read this. So I can give you time. We can read it together if you want to. Let's
Yeah.
read this article together.
Okay.
Is it okay?
Okay. Good.
Okay, let's begin reading the article.
Okay. Russian President Vladimir Putin denied the ownership of a huge palace on the Black Sea coast.
Mhm.
The accusations were made by Putin's political rival Alexei Mal-
Navalny.
Navalny
Navalny, yes.
in a 2-hour documentary that laid out the scale of the project,
Okay.
complete with formal gardens, landing pads for 3 helicopters, a
Mhm.
vineyard, 20-hour security, and a private theater.
Okay. Yes.
The
Palace.
palace
Okay.
was originally intended to be a modest vacation home.
Mhm.
However, it's now almost 40 times the size of Monaco.
Monaco.
Putin is accused of secretly funding the massive estate worth $1.3 billion through an
Mhm.
elaborate corruption scheme.
Okay.
However, experts believe that Putin's public denial of the claims hints
Uh-huh.
at his fear of Navalny's growing political influence.
Okay.
Navalny has been in police
Custody.
custody since returning to Russia from
Mhm.
Germany earlier this month, and
Okay.
there have been violent protests demanding his release.
Okay,
Actually,
wow, the way
yeah.
you read your article is so good.
Thank you.
Okay. What have you understand from this article since
Ac-
you were able to read it already?
Yeah, actually, Russian President Vladimir Putin has
Mhm.
some peer of his rival, whose
Okay.
name is Navalny,
Okay, very good.
Navalny,
Navalny.
Navalny,
Yes, Alexei.
Alexei Navalny.
Okay, good.
Actually, I don't know, yeah, who who he is, but
Uh-huh.
yeah,
But you know Vladimir Putin. Do you
yeah,
know
yeah.
Vladimir
Actually, I know,
Putin?
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, he's the
Yes, he
yeah,
is very
symbolize the
known.
man's symbol. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, what else?
Mm, and yeah, the Vladimir Putin, yeah, president of Russia, made
Mhm.
this huge, very huge, yeah, the policy for
Okay.
yeah his how to say that, yeah, his
Place, maybe you can say it.
vacation, yeah,
Yes.
or yeah, some yeah corruption purpose maybe,
Mhm.
yeah. And actually, yeah, the size of each yeah the planning, it was planning to yeah very modest how to say that,
Modest type of
yeah,
vacation
yeah,
home, or you
yeah,
can,
yeah, yeah,
yes,
vacation home, yeah. But
yes.
yeah, the he built this very huge place,
Uh-huh.
and yeah, the he denied yeah the his ownership of this yeah huge palace on the Black
Mhm.
Sea. Yeah, but yeah, experts believe Putin have some fear of his yeah fear of
Uh-huh.
over yeah Navalny's growing political influence, and maybe
Okay.
yeah Russian yeah the people like yeah this yeah the Putin's rival maybe,
Mhm.
because they have been violent protests demanding his release. Yeah. That's all.
Okay. All right. Wow. Very good. Nicely done or nicely said. All your thoughts were exact based on our article that we've read. Okay, very good. So for you,
Mhm.
do you think Vladimir Putin can or can afford to build a place like this without any corruption?
Uh, I don't think so. Yeah,
Oh,
because
you don't think so?
yeah the building the kind of huge yeah place maybe
Mhm.
yeah it have to yeah spend a lot of money to them to that.
Uh-huh.
So maybe yeah he made that kind of money with yeah some corruption. Yeah,
Oh, okay. So you believe that Vladimir Putin really did some
yeah, yeah,
corruption?
that's right. Yeah, he related some yeah the big corruption.
Oh, yes, actually, because if you are familiar with the place Monaco, that is like one of the cities in, I don't know if that is in somewhere in Europe as well. It is, I don't know if it is a country or a state. So it
Maybe
is
country.
compared,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, maybe
Monaco. Are
Monaco
you
is
familiar with
country.
Monaco?
No, no, no. I heard that yeah, the city's name or country's name, but yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it is
Yes,
palace's size is 40 times, right?
yes, yes.
Where is
Okay, yes. And then it was compared like the palace of Vladimir Putin was like described or compared to Monaco, which is one city or it is a state. So it means the palace of Vladimir Putin is really a huge place.
That's right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you think this, because this is there is this 2 hour documentary
Mm-hmm.
mentioned in this article,
Mm-hmm.
do you think all of the articles or all of the what was that, all of the articles presented in this documentary are all true?
Yeah,
What?
actually, I think the documentary is true
Mhm.
because yeah, the maybe yeah, that kind of huge policy for Vladimir uh, is too big because
Too big, really. I really felt that it's really too big.
yeah, actually, yeah, there are a lot of yeah, the human resource for yeah, the maintain that kind of yeah, big policy for Vladimir.
Uh-huh.
So yeah,
Yes.
actually, yeah, it's a lot of money to yeah, maintain that kind of yeah, big policy. So
Mhm.
maybe yeah, the Vladimir yeah, Putin yeah, the should be related to some corruption for yeah, this building. Yeah, this
Mhm.
place.
All right. Okay. So what do you think? What do you think is I mean, can you estimate or do you have any idea on how much does the president in Russia earn for maybe the range only? You can give me any digits if you have
Actually,
any
yeah, the
idea.
here, yeah, the 1.2, yeah, $3 billion
Uh-huh.
through
Yes.
yeah, elevate the corruption scheme. Yeah,
Wow. You were able to get that right. Okay, very good. And having this amount of money really is it is a very big amount of money
I can
for you.
imagine, yeah, that kind of money is, yeah, that's so big, yeah, but
Mm-hmm.
I cannot imagine of this, yeah, the amount of money, yeah,
Yes.
1.3 billion, yeah,
And it is in dollars if you
yeah,
will
yeah,
be
that's right.
converting it in dollars.
I can,
Hmm.
yeah, not calculate to the Korean won because it's too big, yeah.
Yes, it's too big. So as to it's if you will be converting it to Philippine peso, I know
Hmm.
it will be very it might also be in billion, hundred of billion maybe.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. But do you think Alexander Navalny is only making, of course he is the rival. When you say the rival, like um we are both running in one place and then I should give like ideas that hey you Vladimir Putin you're doing something that is not good. I should tell the public about this so that they will not be voting for you, something like that. Do you think Alexei Navalny is just doing that for political purposes or what?
Actually, yeah, he has some political yeah, purpose. Yeah, because yeah,
Mhm.
he insisted that the policy the
Uh-huh.
must be related to some corruption. You know, for the
Okay.
Putin's yeah the policy. Anyway, yeah. Actually, yeah. For example, Donald Trump and Joe Biden. Yeah,
Aha, yes.
they yeah
Okay, wow. Very good example.
they are attacking yeah each other yeah for their
Mhm.
yeah the election the time. Actually, yeah, it's similar to yeah the U.S. election also. So
Okay.
maybe yeah the uh, Vladimir Putin's rival Alexei yeah the Navalny
Navalny.
also yeah the has yeah, some yeah the political purpose for his uh, election. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, he want to be yeah
Okay.
president of Russia next time.
Okay, he
Yeah.
wanted, or maybe he wanted to take the place of Putin also. So later on, he can also create something like that. Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, actually,
Okay.
yeah, if yeah, some yeah people yeah be some big yeah position yeah just like the
Uh-huh.
president, then maybe yeah they will yeah change it to very
Yes.
yeah bad bad yeah
Better.
yeah the situation. Yeah,
Oh,
I don't know
better
why. Yeah.
society.
Actually, yeah, that's maybe yeah the people the human nature maybe
Uh-huh. Yes, it's
they
in human nature
easily
maybe.
yeah the related to some corruption if they have some power then yeah they will be changed yeah to yeah the very
Mhm.
yeah bad way.
Yes, actually, like they said, sometimes having too much power can sometimes change you.
Hmm. Yeah, that's right.
Something
That's right.
like
Yeah.
that. Uh-huh. Okay, so it was also said here, if example that you will be given the chance, or if you are example Vladimir Putin, let's say you are Vladimir Putin, and then will you be, or how are you going to defend yourself if ever that you will be questioned about this? Where did you get this large amount of money and how did you build this kind of place? How are you going to defend yourself?
Mm, that's very the difficult question. Yeah, for me. Actually, yeah, the money is too big, so
Uh-huh.
maybe yeah the some normal way cannot earn that kind of money.
Uh-huh.
Maybe the Vladimir Putin yeah can get some political corruption or some companies money
Uh-huh.
for some corruption. If you
Mm.
give some money, the big money to me, then I'll give you some chance to some project. Yeah, just like that.
Oh.
Then
Mm.
maybe the he must be related to some corruption maybe, but he denied. Even he denied the ownership of this huge palace also. So
Uh-huh.
maybe after retirement of the Russia president, then maybe
Uh-huh.
Russia next president will invest his corruption very detailed. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay, so really, so Vladimir Putin can also like do some alibis and things like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so uh-huh. What else? Do you still have anything to add
No,
on
no,
this?
no. Yeah, because
No more.
your question is very difficult.
I'm so sorry, but I hope you
No,
were
no, 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 no.
challenged.
Actually, this subject is very difficult for us. Yeah, because it's the related to some political thing. Then
Uh-huh.
actually I'm not political person. I'm
Oh,
not
same as me.
I don't like to political
Of course,
politician
politics.
also. Yeah, politician
Mhm.
also. So but I don't have time to read another article. Actually, I read
Mhm.
this coffee flavors Coke, but I don't know what this story is because I never
Hmm.
heard that kind of
I
Coca-Cola and
drink
coffee
before.
mixed the drink. So
Okay.
I choose this one. Yeah, it's simple,
Ooh.
just a simple reason to choose this article.
Anyway, this topic is very interesting as well, since it is involving a touch of politics and, some things that are related to things, or maybe it is happening to most countries as well.
Yeah, that's
Corruption
right.
is always
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, actually,
Yeah.
there in your country,
Mhm.
very the famous of some corruption, right?
Yes, very, very. I'm so sad about our government. Oh no. Yes, it's so sad that a lot of like these politicians are, doing some things that are not, they should not be doing, must
Yeah,
not be
yeah,
doing things
yeah,
like that.
yeah. That's right. Yeah, if the
Mhm.
politician never involved with that kind of corruption, then maybe
Mhm.
the people can get the some additional money. Yeah.
Yes,
Because
it is
they don't
so
need to
sad.
pay a lot of tax also
Mhm.
because they don't use that kind of money to the corruption thing. Yeah, they will make some their individual policy or their
Mhm.
individual house or building. Then
Mhm.
we can save a lot of money for tax. Yeah,
Yes, like they are using the money of the people for their personal use, and it
yeah,
is a
that's right.
no-no.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so Putin, do you have idea or do you have any idea on how long is Vladimir Putin been the president of Russia?
Oh, actually, I don't know, but yeah, I heard his name, yeah, for a long time. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
so yeah, maybe yeah, the president period is very long. I think so.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
he's been serving Russia for a very long time. He started being the president in the year 2012. So it's
Aha.
been yes,
Oh,
it's been how many years as also?
nine years. Yeah, already.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be 10 years next
Yeah.
year maybe if he will still be president for
Yeah.
next year
Yeah.
then.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah. That's very yeah the long period. Yeah.
Yes.
So maybe yeah he is very get used to using money for
Mhm.
yeah the individually. Yeah. That's
Yes.
why he's yeah the related to the kind of corruption.
Mm. But why do you think is Vladimir Putin still very famous and still is still been serving for that long if they know that he is doing something that is not appropriate or is not fine? I mean, he is doing something like corruption, things like that. Why do you think the people still believes in him like that?
Mm. Actually, yeah, yeah the political business with yeah the U.S. is
Mhm.
yeah very yeah strong maybe
Oh.
yeah it's yeah the in my opinion so yeah
Uh-huh.
the people of Russia yeah like him because
Yeah.
he uh is very good at yeah fighting with the U.S.
Yes,
Maybe
he is.
yeah that's one yeah reason yeah to love yeah him yeah
Mhm.
the Russian people yeah
So the Russian people still loved him even if they know that he is doing something that is not
good
right.
yeah
So I
yeah
think it is already his, I don't know how many terms already, but he's really been serving, or he is already been very, like, very long. He's been a politician for a long time in Russia as well.
yeah that's
Hmm.
right yeah yeah he's yeah very yeah the famous yeah the politician the over the
Yes.
world yeah
He is
actually
one of the most famous politicians in the world.
yeah yeah
Okay, so we have here some words
mm-hmm,
which are rival, corruption, and hint.
mm-hmm,
Which
yeah
of these words are not so clear for you? Are there any
actually
words that are
I
not?
know yeah this word exactly but actually
Mm-hmm.
yeah I don't know this accusation
Which
and
one?
accusation
Oh,
yeah
1.3 accusations. Ah,
actually I know now yeah because I find this meaning with yeah the dictionary yeah
wow.
before our class but
Uh-huh.
yeah the actually rival and corruption hint yeah
Mm-hmm.
actually I know yeah the older word before our class but
Wow, that's nice. That's impressive. Okay, very good.
mhm.
Okay, what about the word accusation? So you've said earlier that you just looked for the meaning of that word. How did they
Actually
define how did they
uh,
define the word accusation?
actually it's like some yeah the blame or uh, accusation mm.
Yes, your word blame is correct as well.
Yeah yeah blame or yeah some how to say that yeah anyway yeah I know yeah the meaning but yeah I don't explain yeah clearly with another word yeah
Oh, it's okay. Now, so since you were able to choose that word and you were able to get the meaning of that, let me ask you, can you make one sentence using the word accusation?
uh-huh
Yes.
okay yeah actually I had a lot of accusation from my colleagues because
Uh-huh.
I give a lot of work for them.
Ooh. Oh no.
A lot of job, yeah, to them. Yeah, so I had a lot of yeah the accusation from
Oh,
them.
you have a lot of accusations. So, this for you, is this word and is this a negative or a positive word
Yeah,
for you?
negative, yeah, negative word. Yeah,
Yes, negative word because
yeah,
if you're accusing someone like example, someone got your pen. Hey, I think you got my pen. You're
yeah, yeah, yeah.
telling something that is not yet proven.
Yeah,
So, you
actually,
do
I used
accusation.
yeah the this accusation for yeah the with same meaning of blame. Yeah,
Yes,
blaming. Yeah,
blame.
yeah, yeah.
Mhm. Yes,
So I got a lot
correct.
of yeah the accusation because I give a lot of work for them. I
Oh, but
order.
if it's your job, then they should not get mad at you, right?
That's right.
You
Yeah.
can tell them that I am just doing my job, so don't get mad at me.
Yeah. It's just yeah the yeah some example. Yeah.
Uh-huh. It's just an example. I thought it is your experience. Okay. All right. Okay, so oh no, it's almost time, Dokyan. So it was really nice talking to you and hearing all your thoughts about President's Palace.
Mhm.
And I really enjoyed talking to you about this one and heard some of your thoughts on this. And I learned also some of the things from
Mhm.
this article as well.
Mhm.
I hope that I'll be able to talk to you next time.
Mhm. You
And
too. Yeah.
yes, that would be all for today. Have a great night and goodbye. Thank you very much for having
Bye.
our class today.
Bye. Bye. Have a good night.
Bye. Good night.